After 8 years of being excluded, I bought a beachfront resort. Then booked it full, told my mom. Just like your house, mine's out of room. You weren't invited, Caleb. Why is that so hard to understand? 8 years, Mom. 8 birthdays. 8 Christmases. And now Rachel's wedding too. This isn't about you, Rachel snapped, her voice sugar-dipped with venom. You're always playing the victim. Victim? You forged my name on a loan application, Rachel. It's $18,000. You didn't even blink. Lower your voice, Mom said sharply. You will not embarrass us in front of family. Family? I laughed. Is that what this is? Or is it just the people you don't feel ashamed of? Dad stayed silent, sipping his scotch like he was watching a weather report, and not his son unravel. I'm Caleb. I'm 27. And I was the quiet one. I wasn't always quiet. I was just quieter. I learned early on that being loud didn't get me heard. It got me labeled as angry, as ungrateful. So I stayed still, swallowed the hurt, until it started swallowing me back. Now, standing in my mother's living room, where every photo on the wall skips me, I realize this isn't about volume anymore. It's about, voice. And I finally found mine. The usual suspects. Rachel, 30. My older sister, golden child. Took out a loan in my name when I was 19. Never apologized. Drove a brand new Jeep while I worked doubles, paying off her lie. Mom, 52. The curator of silence. Everything that made her uncomfortable became invisible, including me. She says she raised us the same, but her eyes never lit up for me the way they did for Rachel. Dad, 56. Present in body, checked out years ago. Always chose peace over truth, even if it cost his son. Uncle Dan, Mom's brother. He's not main cast, but he heard everything, said nothing, which somehow made it worse. I didn't ruin your credit, Caleb. You recovered. You should be over it by now, Rachel said. You're right, I said. I should be over it. Like you're over the fact that I paid it off. Alone. Working weekends through college. Eating dollar ramen so you could pretend you earned that business degree. Mom looked like she wanted to speak, but didn't. And you, I turned to her, signed as a witness. Don't say you didn't know. Her eyes dropped. I thought you'd get over it too. That was the problem. I did get over it. I got over all of you. It just took me 8 years, a career, and a beachfront resort deed in my name. I begged for help, I said, my voice calm but shaking. And all I got was, don't make things hard for Rachel. Dad shifted. You were always too sensitive. No, I said. I was just always honest, and none of you could stand that. I remember the moment my heart finally cracked. I was 20, working 2 jobs, and still couldn't make rent because of the loan debt in my name. I called Mom in tears, told her I was about to be evicted. I can't keep doing this, I said. She sighed and said, then come home. Just don't make things awkward between you and Rachel. It's her engagement season. Let her be happy. So, I slept in my car instead. For 3 weeks. I kept deodorant in the glove box and brushed my teeth in a Taco Bell bathroom. No one ever asked me why I stopped coming to family dinners. They just stopped inviting me. The twist, the resort isn't just a flex, it's a message. What they didn't know, I'd made it. Not just survived. Thrived. I moved cross-country, started a property management company, and last year, I bought a small but stunning beachfront resort in South Carolina. And last month, I booked the entire place the fake guests. Paid bookings, all reserved under aliases, not for profit, but for hexins, symbolism. Because Rachel was getting married, and I knew they'd want a venue just like the one their cousin's best friend used, and when they called, I told them. Sorry, it's booked. No more room. Just like Mom always said to me, over the phone, on holidays. We're full, Caleb. It's just a tight year. So is mine, Mom, I said. Guess there's no room here either. So this whole thing was... What? Revenge? Rachel spat. You're that bitter. No, I said. I'm just done pretending I wasn't drowning while you danced on the deck. Dad stood. We didn't know you were struggling. You didn't ask. I was a kid, Rachel yelled. I was 22 and scared. I didn't know what I was doing. But you did know. You signed my name. You let me bleed for it. And you let Mom cover for you. And now you want to stand here in your $4,000 dress and pretend I'm ruining your moment. The silence cracked. Mom whispered, We just thought you'd get over it. We didn't want to lose Rachel, too. I felt it then. The truth. They chose her. Over and over. Well, I said, you lost me instead. I walked out. No yelling, no storming. Just walked. Outside, the air felt different. Like a tight band had loosened around my chest. I didn't need them to grovel. I didn't need their validation. I just needed me. And I'd finally found him. As I reached my car, I heard footsteps. Mom! Caleb, she said, almost breathless. I don't know how to fix this. Then don't, I replied. Just stop pretending it didn't happen. She reached for my arm. I do love you. I looked at her hand, then at her. Love without accountability is just nostalgia. She didn't follow me to the car. I didn't expect the voicemail from Dad a week later. Just 2 sentences. I watched you walk away, and it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. Rachel emailed a month later. No apology, just a forwarded wedding album, a single line. You missed a good day. I didn't reply, but I looked through the photos, and I didn't feel bitter, because I had finally stepped out of the shadows of their comfort and into the sun of my own becoming. My resort, thriving. My life, finally mine. And maybe someday I'll forgive Rachel, not because she asked, but because I don't want to carry her anymore. If you've ever been left out by the people who were supposed to protect you, I see you. If you've ever paid the price for someone else's comfort, if you've sat in silence at family dinners while the pain choked you, tell your story, even if it shakes, because your truth matters. Comment below. What would you do in Caleb's shoes? Would you forgive them or walk away forever? Subscribe for more real-life inspired stories that hit where it hurts and heal where it matters. And remember, revenge isn't about hurting them. It's about finally choosing you. Buck.